Our next guest stars in Ballers on HBO. The new season starts August 12th. Omar Benson Miller, welcome to Undisputed. I am a huge fan of the show. I'm just going to lay that out there. I like it because it gives you an inside look at a different life. But what do you think makes the show so much success?
We got a lot of studs that get naked on the show. And I think that goes a long way with society now. But no, you're right. You know, society has this really, really big intersection of sports, celebrity, money, intrigue, the TMZ element, and we're kind of telling the inside of those stories. People seem to love it.
So I first saw you in Miracle at St. Anna. I was a big fan of that movie, and you played a key role in that movie.
Thank you.
Give us some quick insight into what it was like to work for and with Spike Lee.
Well, you know what? Spike changed my life because that movie gave me a great opportunity.
It did.
For one, you know, I was in a movie called The Express right before that, where I played an offensive lineman. It was the Ernie Davis story. And I had to lose 80 pounds to get in that movie. And Spike gave me a shot. He gave me a shot to lose that weight over the summer, and I did it. And my uncle was one of the Buffalo Soldiers. So I had a personal connection to the film. And it's my favorite thing I've ever done to this date. Spike was great. He very quiet. You know, he leaves you to do your work. And as an actor, I appreciate that because I'm a guy that comes ready to play.
Well, he got the best out of you.
He did. He did. I really appreciate him for that.
So let's talk sports. You have been very outspoken via social media about super teams. You don't like these collections of super teams. And the latest is DeMarcus Cousins going to Golden State. Your reaction to all of the above?
One, I'm surprised nobody else signed him. I think it speaks to the fear that everybody has of what may happen with him in the locker room. But the super teams in general, I have a problem with. It's a generational change. It's like it's a microcosm of people who can't stay off the telephone or not being able to have a conversation versus texting. And to me, that generational change is something for me that I can never understand. If we played video games right now, we got off the show and went and got on the sticks, and you beat me, we're going to have to stay here all day. All day. I'm not going anywhere. I got to call the set. I got to call Dwayne, explain to him what's going down. I need to beat you. I don't want to play with you against Shannon. I don't understand that perspective. It's just not me. I mean, these guys are dealing with Brinks trucks, money. So the money isn't a factor.
Right.
And somehow or another, everybody finds it okay that you know.
So you can't stand this, can't beat them, join them?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Makes me just want to.
But Omar, it's always been super teams. If you look at the 80s, Celtics and Lakers, they were super teams. The only difference between then and now is that the general managers read Auerbach, Jerry West.
The players didn't choose.
Right.
GM
Yes. Players now, because they know each other so well, they grow up playing with each other. A lot of these guys play together because DeAndre Ayton and Marvin Bagley played 1 year of high school basketball together. So they know each other. So at some point in time, maybe down the road in the NBA, they're going to want to team up again. That's the super teams have always been in existence. How they came to be is what's different now.
That's a good point. But I still disagree.
You don't like it,
because no, you know why? Because Michael Jordan would never call Isaiah Thomas and say, "Hey, man, you know what? I couldn't get past y'all. I'm thinking I'm gonna come run in Detroit."
What about with Magic and Kareem and James Worthy and Bob McAdoo?
Okay, but they didn't call each other.
They didn't collude.
But was that a super team?
It's a monster team. I mean, arguably, it's the greatest team of all time. If you want to be real about it.
And that's the point.
But they didn't collude for it. And my biggest thing is, it's bad for the league. We're talking now, the NBA has done a marketing genius thing on us. The season just ended in the most anticlimactic way that it could end. It ended in a sweep in the finals, right?
Yep.
All of the moves just happened. A flurry of move happens. LeBron signs. DeMarcus signs. Dwight Howard goes to Washington, so on and so forth. Every basketball fan wishes that basketball started again right now. And that's genius. That's an NFL-type marketing genius.
Yep.
But in real life, when October, November, December runs around,
It's the Warriors.
there's only going to be 5 teams that you want to watch consistently. There's only 5 teams that can even compete, and that's not good for the game.
Okay, but Golden State did draft Steph, and they did draft Clay, and they stole Draymond in the second round. The move that tipped the scales was Kevin Durant just knocked on their door and said, "Can I play?"
I agree.
Yeah. Can I play?
And the problem I have with that is
Right.
Kevin Durant wanted to join them after he had them down 3-1, and he couldn't close them. Now, it would be different if he was hanging out in, to Boston, Miami, somewhere else. You directly couldn't get the job done, and you said, you know what, man? I'm going to just run with y'all.
But see, the thing is, I don't know how you prevent this, Skip, because as you mentioned, they drafted these guys. They got them on young contracts because they got Steph at a bargain price because his ankles were so bad. So he signed for under market. But if Kevin Durant's going to knock on your door and he's going to take less than the max salary,
he did sacrifice some salary. Some. Not a whole lot, but some.
But that's the thing, though, Skip, because they make so much more money off the court now that he's willing, because LeBron is giving up $50+ million over and an extra year to go to L.A. from Cleveland. But he's doing $50-60 million off the court. KD's doing $30-40-50 million off the court.
Now he's become a Silicon Valley impresario,
So what's the extra $8 million of NBA salary when you got this, knowing this is in your coffers?
Yeah, and there's so many factors. You're talking about him, now he plays in the Silicon Valley. He's privy to new apps. He can be an angel investor, so on and so forth. LeBron comes to L.A., my podcast is on LeBron's network. You know what I mean? Like LeBron has a Hollywood interest that's behind that as well. All of that, I'm all for everybody getting paid. I'm all for everybody being entrepreneurial.
Just don't link up.
You guys just please play against each other instead of playing with each other. I just don't understand. I don't know that. I don't get it.
Speaking of LeBron James, you grew up in Los Angeles, not a big Laker fan. You got your Dodger hat on today. But your reaction to LeBron coming to Laker Nation?
If you got the chance to get the greatest player in the world, you sign him. And that's what they did. Now, what I do think is this puts a lot more pressure on the LeBron James legacy than anywhere else he's ever gone. Because you have to win in L.A. We're used to parades and championships on Figueroa and can you dig it and all that.
Yeah, no, that's true.
There's no... This isn't a first round, second round, it's okay kind of thing. You got 4 years, and I think he's going to get him one in 4 years. I believe he's going to get him one.
Yeah, we're going to get it.
We're going to get us one. But, you said something. I watch this show a lot, by the way.
Thank you.
So,
we appreciate
I thank you guys, because you guys keep it 100. Now, you said something yesterday that is absolutely true. LeBron James never gets hurt, and he's, like indestructible. He's like Luke Cage out there.
Yeah.
But the thing that's amazing is this guy is going into year 16, is it? When does Father Time knock on the door?
Tap him on the shoulder.
I don't know. I've never seen any. He got the Heisman for Father Time.
Heisman posing him off.
Really?
Yeah, he tried to get there because you know, like when you're a dad or your big brother and your little brother try to swing at you, you get him on his head and he just swinging. That's what Father Time doing. LeBron got him.
But sometimes you tell me LeBron is human, but now you're saying he's immortal?
No.
I don't know. Which is it?
It's going to come.
Oh.
But just not yet.
Oh.
I told you he has, as the best player in the NBA, probably year 16, year 17, he'll be the best player still. Year 18, year 18.
Diminishing return.
No, 18, he'll still be a top 5 player. But he going to get him a championship.
Omar said 4 years. That could be year, 19?
Whew. That's amazing.
Really?
You're in Kareem status now.
So he's going to be coming off the bench
No,
when they
stop,
win the championship?
stop.
I don't know. Is it possible?
Why would you say that? You know good well.
I don't know.
You know good.
Possible.
LeBron James ain't coming off the bench.
LeBron is not coming off no bench. Not that. Really, Skip.
He'll be worth about 15 minutes a night by then.
But by then, Brandon Ingram might be an absolute stone cold superstar.
And Lonzo Ball, for that matter.
Yeah, what's your take on Omar? What's your take on Lonzo?
No, I'm not mad at Lonzo. Let's get that off the top. And if there weren't such high expectations for Lonzo, Lonzo would have came in the league and we would have said, oh, okay, he's averaging 8, 8, and 8. I mean, he's almost averaging triple-double, whatever his numbers are. I know they're close to
10,
that.
7, 7.
Yeah, something like that. And you wouldn't be mad. Magic put a lot of pressure on Lonzo to perform by taking him and saying you're going to be in the rafters and blah, blah, blah. Where did that come from? Now, let's see him after that knee injury. I got a bum wheel. It's hard to come back.
Yeah, Skip. Skip thinks he's going to be transcendent. I think he's going to be a good player. Yeah, Skip thinks he's going to be think he's going to be Magic-esque.
I think he needs to go to In-N-Out Burger because
you're right. No, you're right.
And in that nowadays, there's some big fellas out there. Your body takes a pounding in the NBA.
He's 6'7", so he's got the frame to fill out.
Yeah, he's young.
Yeah.
Get on social media. My guy in the gym right now.
I know.
My guy in the gym right now.
I give you that.
In the gym right now.
Yeah.
That's why Father Time can't get him.
So I got to ask Omar one TMZ question about LeBron James. You're a star in Los Angeles. So LeBron, in his first double date here in Southern California, went to Malibu to Nobu on a double date, Savannah, and accompanied by Tristan Thompson and Chloe. Is that a good look or a bad look for LeBron James to be with an ex-teammate out in L.A.? It is Chloe, I give you that.
Well, look, man. LeBron James is so far, he's like a supernova, this dude. He's so far beyond a star that who he's eating with isn't that big of a deal unless it's Magic Johnson. But if he's trying to collude to form the Cavaliers West, he's going to have a problem.
No. That's why we're able to hang out with him. Because he's not on the team anymore, so he can do no harm to us.
And he can definitely afford the bill now that LeBron got him chipped up.
Yeah. That's why everybody love LeBron. Never say anything bad about him. Why you think they pocket up like they are?
Yeah, but LeBron should be seen with, out with Jeannie Buss or Luke Walton. And I don't know.
Whoa. Yeah. Hold on. You not out with your bosses?
Sometimes I am.
No, you not.
I am too. You don't know.
Oh!
Are you jealous? Are you jealous? I got you.
It went. Okay. Don't call my phone back.
Those are low level. I'm talking about the top.
Oh, okay.
Go to the top.
Oh, okay.